And welcome back to Tomb Raider 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So the start of the living quarters level starts off really weird because we have an underwater current for some reason, and that means we have to move quickly. Granted, it's not nearly as bad as the beginning of, dare I even say it, 40 Fathoms, but yeah, still not great. So what we're looking for is a switch, and it isn't easy to find. Because you saw earlier that I went right up against the trap door there. That is what we have to open, of course, and it's not easy. Especially in the remastered version and the PC version of Tomb Raider 2, because... and the OG PC version of Tomb Raider 2, because, yeah, reaching it is a pain. And it is in the immediate area. If you swim too far, Lara will get sucked into the current and pretty much get stuck herself. Not that it's immediately obvious by using a flare here. Seriously, you'd think you would be able to see it, but no. So where the hell is the switch? I don't know, but it is very hard to find. Let's see the other side. There it is. It's on. If you're facing towards where you came from, it's on the right-hand side. That will open the trap door and allow us to proceed without drowning, at least. And indeed, in this next room is where we will have to deal with more machinery. Oh yes, we are not done with machinery yet, as seemingly we're in the engine room of the Maria Doria. Yeah, not yet before the thing, but there we go. There are various goons around this area itself. This guy doesn't seem to have it. Oh, no, yes he does. Looks like a large medipack, but let's see. No, small medipack. Okay. Let's go on then, because you know me and everything. Going to the next room where we will see more bad guys. So I'm going to use the automatics. Absolutely, they'll come at you from the left here. Although we barely see in the remastered version. Okay, no, they're not coming. Or maybe I killed them. I don't know. Again, just like with the other Maria Doria levels, did I even see it? There's water on the ground in the remastered version, adding to the sense that we're underwater. And seemingly, in the engine room, we will see a bunch of gigantic pistons. I'm guessing the Maria Doria was a huge ship. Seriously, we're going to be honest here. Because, yeah. But they're in the wrong position of these pistons, so I guess we'll have to deal with that at some point. There don't seem to be any more bad guys down here, so let's go back down. And, although there will be soon, oh yes, one will come crawling out of that little hidey hole there. Indeed he will. But for now, let's go around the corner and see what's over here. Well, there's a place we're going to drop down here. Now, be wary. There is another rolling thingy trap. Not a boulder trap, per se. But if you remember in the last level, the wreck of the Maria Doria, there was that whole area with the moving barrels. That's what we have to be wary of here. Oh, yes. Our old friend, the barrels. Now, be careful. You will hear them rumbling along. So, yeah, jump back as soon as you've got past the second guy. And another guy will show up. Again, the automatics are probably good here. Either that, if you have enough shotgun ammo, easily use that instead. Now here, what I want to do is position Lara in between the two barrels and then have her jump. A couple more will come rolling by. So long as you're not too far to the right, you'll be fine. Over here, we have two burners here and a crawl... or should I say, a narrow niche that Lara can shimmy across to the right, and that will take her to another thing. However, the problem is Lara can easily catch fire if you mess up the jump. So, yeah, I should have really gone off to the left there, Because that position there is a bit higher. She'll be able to jump from there, I think. And, yeah. Is that high enough? Let's see. Okay, yes. And then shimmy to the right across the burners. There are two more further on there. Right above there, so be careful of those as well. We don't want burnt Lara, do we? Oh no. And then it's just a case of dropping off. Once you're past the next 3 burners there. And indeed, going around here into this room where there's another switch. That will turn off the burners for now. So we can now get through here at least. Doesn't seem to be anything else. Note there is a switch on the wall there. We will have to fill this area with water before we do anything else. Oh yes. So let's pull up into this alcove and let's see where this takes us. Well, it takes us to another ladder. And beyond there, seemingly high above the engine room, I dare say, eventually. Given that I kind of know where this thing leads. Down there is another movable block. Of, maybe it's up here, I'm not sure. There is another thing. Pulling this switch will move the pistons, which will be necessary to get a secret that is available to us now in this next area. Indeed, it is. Without moving the pistons, it's quite a hard secret to get, really. But never mind that. Do I want to go down? Maybe. Maybe. But, I don't know. Anyway, down we go. And we're back in the engine room, of course. Where no one's here. Okay, fine. Well, let's go up here anyway to the top. And onto the pistons themselves now that we've moved them. Indeed, you can see now that we can jump to this one here. So yeah. The secret, by the way, is, I believe, either on that high ledge, but we can't reach it just yet. Yes, it's kind of like with the chandeliers in Barceley's hideout. We would have had to move them in a certain position, and then we had to move them back to what they were in order to get the secret and to get into the next area. But never mind that for now. Let's get over this way, pull up, and see what's over here. Not much, not much. So I guess I'm gonna jump here. Okay, one more guy there, but again, he doesn't have much way to go, so he can just get killed with the automatics and then get to the other side where we will pick up another. I don't know what that was. I think it's more I don't know if it's automatic ammo or M16 ammo, but never mind that. Yeah. You can see something over there that does look like a secret. If I'm right, then it was the switch I was supposed to change the positions of the pistons for, not the secret. So yeah, no, I do not want to fall off. After all that hard work of getting up here in the first place, oh no. So jump to the most of the 2 pistons, and then we can make our way over to the secret there. And be wary of Lara's height and everything. And we can get the stone dragon. Yay. And then it's just a matter of going back to the beginning and, as I say, it's a hell of a lot brighter in the original graphics, seriously. Yeah, for whatever reason, Aspire made this game very, very dark. Oh yes, they did, and I don't know why that is. It's so dark in this area. Yes, I like the little tweaks they did, but why so dark? Seriously. And let's go through here. There may be another goon around the corner, but let's see. Don't look like it, does it? Okay, well, let's go further in then. And indeed, over here, we don't have anything, so ignore that, and we can go through the next area. We have a movable block here. Again, likewise with the wreck of the Maria Doria level, we will have to go through each side of the thing there, but I guess we can do that, and can't push it any further there. Oh well. And now here comes the real conundrum, because there's yet another movable block over here. Do we want to push it? Well, I am going to anyway. Just to create a way through here. Although we can't push it back. Yeah, seriously. So here we have what looks like somewhere we can go down. Don't know if we want to go down there. Grabbing the other side will just make us go back here. So I'm guessing there's no way but down. But will that lead to the next area? I don't know. Let's see. Well, maybe. Nope, this is the room we were in earlier. So yeah, and with that said, I think I will end the episode there. I'll see you on the next one, where we will try and figure out how to fill the other area with water. So I'll see you then. Goodbye!